Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel. Look at this enticing headline from the Crypto Basic. Analyst says $100 per XRP is inevitable as XRP burn rate doubles over 30 days. So, a couple of things right off the bat here. As far as the idea of XRP one day being worth at least $100, I don't think that's bonkers at all. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not going to make a price prediction. I plainly don't know. But damn it, there's way more money than would be necessary on planet Earth right now for that to happen should adoption of crypto and XRP continue to increase. It doesn't sound wacky in the least. You know, back when Bitcoin was $1, you told somebody it'd be worth $70,000 in the future. Might have sounded wacky, and maybe to some people hearing that, $100 XRP is reasonable, maybe that sounds wacky too. I don't think so. Because it doesn't take that much money flowing in to get a gigantic market cap, because you just have this people getting bidding wars, and it just bumps the price up very quickly. It doesn't take that much money in times of euphoria. Now, that said, I don't agree with the rationale here, and I'll explain why. Particularly having to do with this increase in XRP getting burnt. I'll explain why it's actually not sustainable, what just happened for the most recent time period that was discussed here. But my gosh, like, to think that even if the burn rate stayed like that or increased, to think that that would cause XRP to go to $100, I just respectfully disagree. I think it's silly nonsense. I don't think that's a good reason for it anyway. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on into this bad boy. XRP's daily burn rate skyrockets, fueling speculations of a future $100 per token value. A senior Ripple engineer provides an interesting perspective. Yeah, and so I'm going to assume that we all know how this works, but there are a certain percentage of new people always jumping in. And so what a crucial piece of information you must have for any of this to make sense is that with every single XRP transaction, a tiny little baby piece of XRP is burnt forever. And so inside of every XRP, there are 1 million individual units, and the smallest unit, the individual units, one out of those 1 million units, one of them is called a drop. And there are a certain number of drops that are burnt in, I'm pulling from memory here, so I could be mistaken, but isn't it typically like 12 or something that's burnt in a transaction? So anyway, and that can, by the way, that can change too, but I don't want to get too far into the weeds here. But so it doesn't sound like much, and it's not much, which is why transactions are almost free, and it just exists as a method to stop like DDoS attacks, basically, because if you're going to do, engage in an attack that it'll get pretty costly pretty quickly, and then once you run out of money, what have you accomplished? The answer is nothing. So anyway, it's to prevent that. The fees don't go to anybody, of course. But still, as adoption is increased and there are more transactions, more and more XRP gets burnt forever. And so the piece reads as follows. Again, in a series of tweets that caught the attention of the XRP community, popular crypto analyst and influencer 24 Hours Crypto revealed a staggering increase in the daily burn rate of XRP, suggesting that a $100 per XRP is inescapable. According to the tweets, just 30 days ago, the total supply of XRP stood at, I don't want to read the number, you can see it on your screen if you want to look at it, basically 99.9 billion. And so it's the difference between that and then the next 99.9 billion number isn't that much in and of itself, but they note that that was a reduction in 247,016 XRP. This figure equates to approximately 8,233 XRP burned per day. And that is a dramatic increase here. The burn rate has shown, there's a reason for it though. But anyway, piece continues. The burn rate has shown consistency over the past month, implying a potential upward trend. Specifically, the recent 247,016 burned XRP is more than double the figure obtainable over the past month, according to the series of tracking posts from the crypto analysts. Yeah, and so I'll just say, in case it wasn't perfectly obvious here, you're talking about a deflationary asset. XRP is deflationary. It's coded into it. So of course, as there's less and less XRP available, yet more and more people jump into crypto and want to hold XRP, well, I mean, it's supply and demand 101 stuff here. Less XRP available, more people wanting it, price go up. That's the concept. That's why this is important. But I still say the burning in the scheme of things, it's actually not that much, and I'll paint a picture as to the degree to which that's true in just a moment here. Let me go through things in order, though. So anyway, the analysts had constantly tracked the burn rate of XRP and updated the community from at least 5 months back when the average incineration was about 2,800 XRP per day. And then he goes on to cite that in this tweet here that $100 XRP is inevitable. I don't think, and nothing against this guy at all. I just respectfully disagree. I just don't think I just don't think the logic follows. So I'm just sharing my opinion. That's fine. He can disagree, or any of you can disagree. That's fine. I don't get offended when people disagree or think that I'm wrong. That's perfectly fine. So anyway, Neil Hartner jumped in though. Now Neil Hartner, he works at Ripple. You can see he wrote on his profile on Twitter, senior staff software engineer at Ripple working on ODL. So he knows a thing or two. I think it's safe to say. And so here's what he did. He retweeted that, what I just shared with you. Having to do with the $100 XRP and the increased burn rate. And here's what he wrote. This is mostly the result of XRP ledger account deletions. Each account deletion burns 2 XRP. In June 2023, Poloniex alone deleted 85,566 old XRP ledger accounts, which burned 171,132 XRP. They have finished deleting accounts. And so, just as a quick reminder here, this is what he was talking about. And I covered this at the time. I guess it was a little over 2 weeks ago. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. Poloniex deletes over 85,000 XRP wallets, opens new wallet with 1.5 million XRP. And so, just to quickly catch everybody up to speed on what was happening here, it was a money grab, and I actually haven't seen an update on anything came from this. If any of you know of anything, maybe I just missed something, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'd love to do a follow-up in a video, and I'll be happy to credit you if you can find anything. I just haven't seen it, but I'll miss stuff from time to time, even though I feel pretty tuned into what's going on with the XRP ecosystem. But what was going on here is Poloniex was potentially taking advantage of customers, but at a minimum taking advantage of a change in the way that the XRP ledger operates due to an amendment within the last, I can't remember when it was, last couple of years or so, I think. So it used to be the case that in order to create a new XRP account, there was a reserve requirement of 20 XRP. So you got to have skin in the game. It costs you real money if you want to set up an account, so you can't just bog down the network with endlessly, for free, setting up new accounts. Another DDoS style defense, for example. But so anyway, that changed though. There was an amendment passed that changed that reserve to 10, and in addition to that, account deletion was implemented. It used to be impossible to delete an XRP ledger account, literally impossible. But the code changed, and in order to delete an account, you can do it now, but there's a cost associated with it. It costs you, I believe, 2 XRP. So not free, but so think about this. That would mean if you had an XRP account, doesn't matter how much you had in it, whether if it's 100 XRP, 1,000 XRP, 100,000 XRP, there was 20 that would be locked forever unless the code changed. Now, of course, again, the code did change. So now, instead of having that 20 XRP locked, you can burn 2 XRP to delete the account, and then take that 18 XRP that used to be locked, and you can just put it in a different account. So even if there were only 10 XRP in an account since the reserve was down, well, that means you burn 2 XRP, there's still 8 left, and you can take that and then put it somewhere else. And so here you have cryptocurrency exchange, a major exchange, Poloniex. I've never used them. But what they were doing is they were deleting customer accounts. And that's my understanding, is that they were customer accounts. And so they took that XRP and put it into an account. So they deleted over 85,000 accounts so that they could take all of that XRP that would have otherwise just been locked because of that 10 XRP reserve, and they put it in an account. Now, I haven't seen anything about them giving it to customers, but that's customers' XRP. I don't know if there's some sort of legal way out of this, but it doesn't sound right. So Poloniex deserves a chance to respond. If they have it, I missed it again. Sorry, I can miss stuff. I don't think that there's been a follow-up on this. I haven't seen anything, but again, if I'm missing something, please just let me know. And so here's a tweet from Crypto Eddie at the time. This is from June 18th, and she wrote, "Question, Poloniex. You deposited my XRP from a 2017 wallet reserve into your new wallet on June 15th, growing your wallet, opened on June 14th, that now has 1.5 million XRP. Correct me if I'm wrong, But can you really do that? And again, I haven't seen an update. I don't know how that can possibly be legal if they're taking that. Now, if they're going to give it to customers, then there's some reason that they did what they did. Oh, okay. I haven't seen anything along those lines, so it just seems fishy. I don't know. I'm not going to make an assertion. All I can say is that on the surface, it does look strange. It doesn't mean necessarily that they're doing anything bad or illegal. It doesn't look good, though. At the bare minimum, it really doesn't look good. So that's what actually happened here. So that's why there was this massive increase in XRP getting burned, because with each of those 85,000 counts plus that were burnt, it cost 2 XRP. So yeah, there was a massive increase, and that was just for 1 month. That doesn't mean that XRP is going to 100. And in fact, XRP getting burnt, even if that were a consistent number, or even if it were double or triple or quadruple that on each month, I don't think it's going to matter. Why? Well, look at this article. This is from April 27th, 2023. 11 million plus XRP burned so far as XRP remains deflationary. And I don't want to read through this whole article, but there was one point in here that I wanted to highlight. According to their math, and I'll just take it at face value, I didn't double check this, but presumably it's correct here. It doesn't sound wacky anyway. But they note that it would take, at the current burn rate, as of the publishing of this article back in April of this year, they say the math is that it would take, at that rate, 70,000 years to destroy all existing XRP tokens. So the amount of XRP that's getting burnt, even if it were way, way, way higher, it's almost nothing. It's a rounding error. It's so small, as far as I'm concerned. So I don't think that this is going to do much of anything, even though XRP, yes, it's deflationary. It might as well not be. So it's a positive. I admit, yes, of course, it's a positive that it's deflationary. I like that. But even if you had way greater adoption, it's just not gonna matter. Well, then that's good too, because that means that, there's no danger of XRP ceasing to exist anytime soon. There's gonna be plenty of XRP out there. Even though it will become, of course, more scarce. But no, I just don't think that makes any sense for those reasons. So I just wanted to highlight that. So you guys let me know what you think, but I'll go ahead and wrap up here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.